guys? Welcome to Film Trash. I have been kind of busy lately, so I haven't made any videos. I normally do an end of month video for my monthly movie hauls, and I missed the one for February. I also unfortunately missed the March horror pack unboxing. So I'm going to kind of combine all this into one. So this is going to be a February and March movie haul video. So I'm going to start off with the February horror pack. I did do an unboxing video for that one, so if you want to check that out, you can check it out in the link above. But the movies that I got from that were Another Wolf Cop, which I still need to get the first film for this, Vigil, Morbid Colors, and Mary. Alright, so besides those, in February I also picked up quite a few other movies. First one I've got is The Hurt Locker. Very cool steelbook. I really enjoy this film, and I love the artwork on this. So, very cool. Next up we've got Alligator 4K. Now, this movie I watched when I was a kid. I don't really remember it. I just remember that I absolutely loved it. So when I found out they were putting out a 4K, I was very excited. Definitely had to pick it up right away. They did also do Alligator 2 on Blu-ray. However, that one wasn't available in store. I haven't seen it in any stores, so I'll probably buy it online at some point. But yeah, very cool movie. Definitely check out Alligator. I'm going to be watching it again soon. So, alright, next up we've got the Eternals Steelbook. Of course, I had to get the Steelbook for my Marvel MCU Steelbook collection. I haven't watched it yet. I also still have not watched Shang-Chi. I kind of lost a little bit of interest in the MCU. Not that I don't like it anymore, it's just that the ending of Avengers Endgame was such a great ending to this big story that now it just kind of feels like, it's over with. Like, I don't need to watch more MCU, it's done. But I know there's going to be, another phase, and they're going to keep going and have some more really cool movies, but yeah, I don't know. I'll check it out at some point, probably pretty soon, because new Spider-Man is coming out pretty soon. So, alright, I also got Beyond Reanimator. I have the first two movies, and I wanted to pick up the third one, and I thought about picking up the Arrow version because I have the Arrow version of the first two, but I also really wanted to pick up the Vestron because I love collecting the Vestron series, so I got the Vestron one. Alright. Next up, we've got a couple of movies that I picked up from a random Dollar General or Dollar Tree. I don't remember which one. I think it's Dollar General. These ones aren't always a dollar. So we got Wall Street, which I haven't seen, but I've heard it's good. And then I got the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory 10th Anniversary Edition. I think this was like $5 or $10. So, to be honest, not a big fan of the movie. I really like the original with Gene Wilder, but it was a cool 10th anniversary edition. It was like $5, so. All right, next up we've got a really nice edition, straight from the A24 website itself, is Lamb. Very cool. I haven't seen this movie yet, but it looks good. Looking forward to checking it out soon. I might even watch it today. We'll see. Alright, next up we've got The Wolf of Wall Street 4K. This is one that I had the opportunity to pick up the steelbook, but I didn't do it because it's a movie I haven't seen. It doesn't really look that much like my type of movie, but I've heard it's good, so I finally just decided to pick up the 4K edition. So, alright, next up we've got a steelbook that I've had my eye on for a little while. I don't know if I've ever seen this movie, and if I have, it was probably a long time ago. But this is a really cool steelbook, so I really like it. Decided to pick that one up. Alright, next up we got Halloween. She just farted really loud. We've got the Halloween Kills 4K edition. I mentioned in a previous video that I was waiting and holding out hope for a steelbook to come back in stock. It never did, so I finally just gave in and picked up the regular 4K. And the same goes for the Dune 4K. again, I wanted the Steelbook, but missed out on that, so. Alright, next up we've got Ultraman Zero The Chronicle. I still have a long ways to go to get caught up on any of the Ultraman stuff, so haven't seen it, and it's probably going to be quite a while before I do. Next, we have The Spine of Night. Really cool Steelbook. It's an animated film, and I don't really know a whole lot about it, but it looks really cool. I like the animation style. It's got some great voice actors in here, so definitely looking forward to checking this out soon. And the last movie I picked up in February was Titan. Now this movie was one that actually came out, I believe, before February, or maybe the beginning of February, I don't remember. But I didn't see it anywhere in any of the video stores around me, so I didn't pick it up when it first came out. One day I went into Best Buy and they randomly had it, so I picked up a copy. Alright, so now let's move on to March. And the March horror pack, like I said, I unfortunately never did an unboxing video, but I did get Crucible of Horror, One-Eyed Girl, VFW, and Freak. Now, out of all those, the only one that I've actually heard of was VFW, and I don't know much about it. I haven't seen it. Honestly, I've been considering canceling my subscription to Horror Pack. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just that I get a lot of movies that I haven't heard of. That a lot of them are kind of low budget, maybe not all that interesting. So I'm adding a lot of movies to my collection that I might even never watch because some of them just don't look that good. So I don't know for sure yet. I'll decide that in the future, and we'll see what happens. But all right, so moving on, for the month of March, I picked up Johnny Got His Gun. This is the Blu-ray version from Imprint. Very, very cool. Imprint is an Australian company, and they put out some really good editions. I absolutely love this movie. It is an amazing anti-war film. Before this version, there was only one other Blu-ray version available, and it was from some Italian company, which I do have. I have the big, huge Italian box set that they came out with, and it's really cool. The problem is that it has Italian subtitles that you can't turn off, and it's kind of annoying because it's an American movie. The audio is in English, so there's no reason for me to need subtitles, so it's just kind of annoying. But the Australian version, obviously, you won't have to worry about subtitles, so very cool. Very excited to check it out again. I've already seen the movie a couple times, but it's just such a good movie. Alright, next up we've got Red Rocket. I don't really know much about this film. I've heard some good stuff about it. It's an A24 film, and of course I love A24, so I just went ahead and picked it up. And again, a movie I really don't know a whole lot about, but I picked it up because it's a Vestron video. Dream a Little Dream. Obviously it's got the Coreys, and I don't know anything about it, but I'll probably check it out eventually. Maybe, we'll see. I say that about all my movies, but honestly I just don't have enough time in the day for everything. Alright, so then I got a couple of movies that I picked up at Dollar Tree. So the first one is Ill. Don't really know anything about it, but I've seen the movie floating around, and Blu-ray for $1.25, so why not? Next up we've got The Raven. Another one I haven't seen, but I've heard of. I figured another one, like I said, $1.25 for movies at Dollar Tree. Can't really go wrong with that, so. And then the last one, this one I was actually pretty excited to pick up. I haven't seen either of these movies, but they just look cool, and I mean, how could you go wrong with movies called Ninja and Ninja 2? And again, $1.25, so, hard to say no to that. Alright, so I saved the best for last. The last thing I picked up during March. You may know that it was the Godfather's 50th anniversary, and they put out some pretty cool different Godfather trilogy sets on 4K and Blu-ray, and I had to go ahead and pick up the collector's edition, which is huge. It is really cool. It opens up and it's got the movies as well as like a book with a bunch of pictures and information. It's got some art prints. Yeah, it's just, I mean, really cool edition. It's definitely something I was really looking forward to picking up, and I'm glad it got here safe and sound. I was a little bit worried because it was snowing the day it was delivered, and I got my box, and the box was soaking wet. I opened it up, and there was actually some moisture inside the plastic wrap on the box itself. I wiped it down, and luckily it doesn't seem like it has caused any damage to the book. It hasn't warped or anything, so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, very cool edition. Really looking forward to checking out all three of them on 4K. So, all right, and that does it for the February and March movie haul. I'm hoping to have some more time in the future to start making more videos. It's been a little bit hectic around my house, a lot going on, and you know, taking care of my new buddy here, who is sleeping. That's all she does is sleep. And she just shoved her face into the blanket and went back to sleep. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully I can get her to actually stay up and hang out with me in my next video instead of just sleeping the whole time. Alright, that does it, guys. Thank you for sticking with me, and I really appreciate it. If you guys like this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you guys next time.